welcome back to the Dalinsoutdoorfishing channel. This is another unboxing video. This is the second one of this year so far, and this one is one I'm really excited about. It has something special I've been wanting for a while, ever since they came out. They sold out, and now they're in stock, and I'm guessing by the time this video's up, they're already out of stock. It is something that's going to be coming in handy pretty soon once the temps start warming up. Once the water temperatures start getting up there, this bait is going to be key to landing some big fish. Not even big fish, even the little fish are going to go after this bait. I'm excited to share it with you. But we're going to do it differently, okay? Because most unboxing videos, they have something exciting. People always want to open a box with some random object. They want to use a machete, a chainsaw, something, big knife, big kitchen knife, scissors, or a little knife, just something silly. But today, we're not doing that, because why? I don't know. We're going to do it differently. How we're going to do it, you're thinking or wondering? Easy. Box is already open. We don't need it. The good stuff's all right here. That's right. We're going to leave this one last, because that's the one I'm excited about. First things first, we got the Tungsten Weights. Okay, we got the 5/16 ounce. This is a key weight, the key size weight that I use a lot. And if I'm not using the 5/16 ounce, I'm using the 3/8 ounce. Okay, these are the Tungstens, never chip. I don't think I've ever had one of these bullet weights ever chip. When I say they don't chip, they don't chip, and they're amazing. They're very compact. They're tungsten. They're exactly what you would expect a tungsten weight to be. The name brand is perfect. The shipping is perfect. I love them. And once you go tungsten, you don't go back. You just don't. If you're throwing lead, go to tungsten, and you won't regret it. Yeah, they're a little bit more expensive, but they do make a difference in every category when it comes to weights. So, enough about those. Jigs. We got here a pile of jigs. What kind of jigs, you ask? We got Terminator jigs. We got, we're at this one. We got the Terminator football head jig, and we got the Terminator pros jig. Now, since we already opened the box, there's already a few jigs that I did actually already open. Alright, so this one, the football head jig. Let's talk about it. This one's the pumpkin orange, 1/2 ounce, green pumpkin orange. It's orange on the back, green pumpkin in the front. It's got a nice stand-up football head jig, so that bait just sits on the bottom, on a hard bottom, just like that. And each jig has a heavy-duty keeper. Okay, your trailer is not going to come off. If it comes off, it's going to rip off, and the base of the trailer is going to stay. Okay, it comes with a very stout hook. I mean, you're not bending this hook. It is a pretty stout hook, okay? So there's that one. And then the pros jig, which is also green pumpkin orange, one of my most confident baits or colors that I will throw all around. Now the pros jig is like a swim bait and an arky head combined, okay? It is an all-around jig. These ones specifically come with a single rattle. I don't know if you can hear it, but yes, they come with a single rattle. It comes with a little bit smaller hook, but it's a very stout hook with a heavy-duty keeper, just like the football head jig. Now, you're probably wondering, why did I buy this one and the football head jig if this one's a good all-around jig? Well, football head jig, I'm gonna throw a lot in the summer, and I'm gonna throw a lot on hard bottom. But most of the time, I'm gonna throw this when I'm confident on the lake I'm on, the time of the year, depending on where I'm at. Now, when am I going to throw this all-around jig, the pros jig? I'm going to throw it on places I'm probably not so confident in. Maybe if I'm pond hopping, fishing a pond. You know, when you want to fish a pond, you want to use minimal tackle. You don't want to be carrying all this tackle, and this jig gets it done. Okay, like I said, it's like a swim jig and an arky head combined. You can swim it, and you got that rattle. It'll attract a fish and stay in water. Or you can flip it, and you can hop it, and like I said, it's got that rattle, so it's going to attract fish. It might not do everything you want to do with a jig perfectly, but it's going to do it well. So this is a jig that I always make sure I carry with me. But if I'm confident that the football head jig, especially in the summertime, is going to be key, I will throw the football head jig all day. All day. But if I'm at a new lake, new pond, I'm gonna start with the pros jig until I can get the pattern or the bite dialed down. You know, because a lot of times for example, say I have the pros jig, I'm gonna flip it, I'm gonna hop it a few times, drag it a little bit, then I'm gonna swim it. And when I'm swimming it, I might just kind of dangle the rod tip a little bit just to get that rattle going. And that's where if I get bit on the retrieval when I'm swimming it, then I'm gonna keep swimming it. I'm gonna use it as a swim jig and I'm gonna work it as a swim jig. But if I'm getting bit when I'm hopping it, flipping it, all right, I'm gonna keep flipping it. But if I'm getting bit when I'm dragging it, then maybe later on in the day I'm gonna switch to the football head jig, which is really well and perfect when it comes to dragging a jig, in my opinion. I will drag a football head jig all day. So if I feel like dragging a jig is where the bite's at, I'm switching to a football head jig. So to figure out the bite, figure out the pattern, I'm starting off the pros jig, which has the rattle. Then I'm gonna start, if it's dragging a jig is where the pattern's at, I'm gonna switch to the football head jig, which is my favorite jig all around. I love throwing the football head jig. It's just where I'm confident at. But when it comes to these two, I suggest you buy them, or at least try them out. They're very fair price. They're not expensive at all. I think they're like $3.99. They're like $1 cheaper than every other jig, really. Basically, they're still within that price range that you expect a jig to be, but they're just a little bit cheaper, if I'm correct. All right, so we're gonna set these aside. That's pretty much all for that one. So now, what I'm really excited about, the 6 cents. This is a really big bag. I love the 6 cent sacks. The material, I really gotta figure out what material this is, because the materials their sacks at, the material that their sacks are made of, it always impresses me. I love it. And they come in handy. They hold a lot of stuff, especially this one. All right, you guys ready? I'm excited. I've been wanting to, I've already seen it because everything's already opened, but oof, I love it. It is the 6-inch draw. Okay, the 9-inch glide bait. This is the shad sense. It comes in at 3.75 ounces. So you're gonna need a very, very heavy rod, a nice swim bait rod, 9 inches long. Look at that. It is perfectly packaged. Perfectly packaged. When do you ever see a glide bait packaged as well? The foam insert that this thing is sitting in is perfect. I love it. And then on the side, it says, "Leave our fisheries cleaner than you found them." That is a very important message when it comes to going to a lake, going to a new lake, going to a lake you've never been to, or going to a lake you fish every day. Don't trash it. Don't ruin your lake. Clean up after yourself. And it's a very important message, and I'm glad they really put that on the box. If you guys know anything about 6 cents, Ben Milliken, who is a YouTuber, really, really good at catching big fish, especially in Texas, and fishing big baits. These were designed by Ben Milliken, and I am a huge fan of his channel. I watch all his videos. So when this came out, I knew I had to get it. I got the Shad Sense color. Like I said, 9 inches long. The coloring is great. This is a more see-through color. It fits my clarity of lakes that I fish around here. So it's kind of why I went with it. And the reason why I went with it specifically is because 6 Cents has the Magnum square bill. They used to have a rattle in it, now it's silent. But I fished it in the Shad Sense color, and I've caught some big ins on that color. So I have a lot of confidence in this color. I know it's gonna work. I just gotta wait for the water temps to warm up. The water temps right now are still in the 40s. Once it hits the 50s, you know this is coming out. This is gonna come out and I'm gonna fish it all day until I get bit. Okay, I'm excited. I've seen a lot of reviews. I've seen the action. Single joint. The tail, it feels heavy duty. I'm pretty for sure you could probably pull this tail out. I'm not gonna pull the tail out, honestly, because I just really want to get this tied on and fish. And honestly, tonight I'm probably gonna tie it on my pole, even though I'm not gonna be going to the lake anytime soon, because yeah, it's not time for me to go to the lake. Even though it's not time for me to throw it, but I want to throw it. I want to see the action. You know what? I'm probably going to end up going to the lake just to throw it, just so I can see the action of it. But it's everything Sixth Sense. It's everything you would think of Sixth Sense. The detail, the scales that they always have on their crankbaits, very well detailed, very perfect. Their eyes are very well detailed. Everything about this glide bait, I'm admiring. Okay, it's got the rotating hooks, really stout, ow, okay, got really sticky sharp hooks. I don't think I'm going to switch these out. These are actually, they seem pretty heavy duty, so I'm really excited to try them. This is, I've been waiting for this for a while, ever since they came out. I really wanted to buy it. They are priced at a fair price. If you're new to glide baits get expensive. Okay, these are, I think, $75 if I'm correct. I think they're like $74.99, and so after taxes and shipping, it's like 80 bucks, maybe $81 because of the shipping. I don't know, but it's not that bad of a price. That's like the medium price range. You can buy some cheaper. The cheapest I've seen is like $30-ish. But this one's, for this one being 80 bucks, I expect a higher quality, a higher well-performanced bait than the $30 one. So I have a lot of high expectations for this. And the reviews and the actions I've seen on videos, my expectations are high. And I expect exactly what I'm expecting from something that's made from Sixth Sense. I'm a big fan of Sixth Sense. For those watching the video, those have seen the videos on this channel, I throw a lot of Sixth Sense, and it's just something I'm confident in. I like their products, their soft plastics, the rattle traps, their jerk baits. I just love it. Okay, so I'm excited. I am super excited. I love it. So that pretty much sums it up for today. That was the unboxing for today. Yeah, might have got carried away and opened everything really fast, but I mean, who wants to watch a guy open a box? What we want to know is what's inside the box, and this is what was inside the box. So I really hope you guys like this video. If you prefer this kind of unboxing better than just having to watch me open a box, let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment of what you want to see. This year we got a lot of things planned. I'm really excited about this year. We got the boat ready, okay, and this cup here, Big Worms Marine Rehab. You can see it already. Big Worms Marine Rehab. Those guys there got my boat set up minty, man. They got my electronics put up. They maintenance my motor. My motor has never sounded better. I didn't think my motor was running great before, but now it's running even better. And people there are great, amazing, very friendly. They're amazing. And if it wasn't for them, my boat wouldn't be as great as it is right now. The setup on it, the wiring they did with the electronics, whew. So a huge shout out to Big Worms Marine Rehab, because they did a fantastic job on my boat. I will make a video of the setup of my boat, the electronics. Right now it is a mess. There's fishing poles, there's tackle, there's lures everywhere. I am getting ready, getting everything organized for the year. And again, it just got washed and cleaned and waxed today. So there will be a video about my setup coming soon. So look forward to that. And if it wasn't for, like I said, Big Worms Marine Rehab, it'd be a mess right now and it wouldn't be ready. But they did a great job. They did it all ASAP, and I am very thankful for them. Amazing. I highly recommend it. If you live in Southern Illinois, check them out for anything on your boat. They'll most likely get it done. You know, they'll repair. They installed my electronics, cleaned out my motor. Very friendly, very intelligent. They know what they're doing. But yeah, so if you like the channel, if you like the video, leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Down in the description below will be my Instagram. Go ahead and give that a follow. That will be updated very shortly on my Instagram. I post a lot on there, especially when I'm on the lake. And yeah, so that pretty much sums up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. It was just something quick. There will be more unboxings. I'm a big tackle geek. I'm going to be buying more glide baits, probably different name brands. I like trying them out. I like new things. I like trying new things. And so yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait to get this on the roll, man. I got some tournaments lined up that I'm gonna do this year. So if you like tournament videos, this channel's for you. And if you like bank fishing videos, we are going to be doing quite a few bank fishing videos. If you like kayaking, we will be doing some kayaking. If you even like crappie fishing, we got some crappie fishing videos coming up soon, especially soon, because my favorite crappie lake is going to be ready, and then when that lake's going to be ready, they're going to be biting. So if you like any of these things, subscribe to this channel, keep up, like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe like I said. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.